This morning I'm going to cover remove basics in MongoDB. And for those of you coming from the SQL Server world, remove is the equivalent to delete. So this is the D of CRUD. So let's, 1 second here, pop this up. And like SQL Server, delete operates very similarly in that we will specify what we want to delete. Of course, in this case, it's remove. So I'm going to have to get in the habit of saying remove because I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, so, and it's similar to insert and update for those of you who've seen those videos. They come former in the playlist. If you look at the MongoDB playlist, you can see those commands. Go through the playlist and check them out. So, like update and insert, what we're going to do here is we're going to call db.fastData.remove, and in this case what I want to do is I want to remove the ID of 8. Now, I'm not going to remove it just yet. I want to show you what happens when I do this. Okay? It's very similar to SQL in the sense that if I specify in my where clause, and this is just some of the logic that I do, the reason is you would not believe how many times I've seen on Stack Overflow someone post, oh my gosh, I accidentally deleted too many rows. Okay. If in doubt, always run the query as a select in SQL, in Mongo as a find, to say, so when I specify 8, it only highlights the document that I want. Now what I can do is this same query, and I can say remove. And if I go back to find pretty, it's gone. But it didn't remove anything else. Now, I know it sounds straightforward. It's like, well, but you specified ID 8, so obviously it's only going to remove 8. You'd think that, and that's true in this case, yet you would not believe how many people have posted, I wasn't meaning to, and I did. And I always ask those people, so did you select or find the operation before you ran the delete or the remove? And I love the answer. Well, no, I mean, because I thought that if I just specified it, So, I think that the best practice, and it doesn't matter whether the SQL would be select and in MongoDB it'd be find. First run your find, okay? Because we can pass in other operators, and I cover some of the operators like greater than, less than, all that other stuff. So I could remove multiple IDs, IDs that are greater than a certain amount or whatnot, which is in this case isn't really relevant. But the thing is that if I do that, I want to make sure first in find that I get those values, right? I want to make sure that that's actually what returns before I'm going to go run a delete operation. And in, of course, also in like SQL Server, you want to use begin tran, and you don't want to commit tran until you verify you removed what you removed. A lot of DBAs will tell you this, and being a DBA, it's very frustrating, but developers, they always think, oh, well, I don't have to do that because I already know that's where all mistakes begin. So it's just useful to get in the habit of doing a check first and then running your delete or remove. So that covers the D of CRUD, which is remove in MongoDB. In SQL, that would be the equivalent of delete.